Though drafted with good intentions of saving lives from the scathing effects of COVID-19 pandemic, not all protective measures and regulations are appreciated by the general public. A caller at the COVID-19 Communication Center from the Oshana region, identified as Elizabeth, complained about the reopening of schools as she feared for her child's infection, saying she wants to take kid back to school only next year. But this appears to be a fatal undertaking, according to a chief legislative drafter in the Justice Ministry, Felicity Kowoses.
If you, as a parent, refuse that your child goes back to school, obviously your child will be losing out on what is currently being taught in the exams and the specific learning that goes on. So it's a government decision, and I would really rather leave that to the education officials to answer, because it's a decision that government has taken. Because whatever decision you're going to take are going to have consequences for the specific learner involved.
Another caller from Walvis Bay, Tsono, complained about the reopening of schools as well as the reopening of South African borders, saying all these will worsen the disease prevalence in the country, especially at the coastal areas. But government had no choice but to take this route, as the Deputy Legislative Drafter, Willem Becker, explains.
The government is walking a tightrope in this. On the one hand, they clearly want to stop the spreading of the disease, while on the other hand, keep disruptions to the minimum. So it is a very difficult process, and it is possible and likely, as the question showed, that maybe the government will step in certain people's views more to the right or more to the left than various people would think. And on these things, I think, as some of the previous questions also demonstrated, different people have different views on the exact trade-offs to be taken.
Jeff Tashihomino, NBC News, Vendo.